Today we're going to go over some of the most common mistakes that might be holding you back from maximizing your growth in the gym. Let's start with one of the biggest mistakes most coaches will see from their clients, which is not pushing close enough to failure. There are several studies strongly indicating that training closer to failure is more beneficial for hypertrophy. As a general rule, any set that's more than 5 reps away from failure is going to be pretty ineffective when it comes to hypertrophy. Now that doesn't mean that every set needs to take it right up to the limit. But if you feel like you could be performing 5 or more reps in the set, then it's a good indicator that you should probably be pushing harder. One of the easiest ways to tell that you're truly approaching failure is when the concentric or pushing phase of the movement starts to involuntarily slow down. That means even though I'm trying to push my hardest, the reps are still going to get slower and slower. As long as your form is still good, then this is a good sign that you're training effectively for hypertrophy. You may enjoy the feeling of a fast-paced, intense workout, and it certainly has its place when it comes to fitness and even fat loss. But if you finish your set of squats and you jump into your second set 10 seconds later, then there's a good chance that your rest periods are too short or you're not pushing hard enough. There are a multitude of studies that have examined the effect of rest periods on hypertrophy, most coming to the conclusion that the most effective rest periods are between 1 to 3 minutes. This can vary based on fitness level, how demanding the movement is, and how long you've been training. Regardless, it's still a good idea to take into account how long you're resting between difficult sets and what impact that will have on your muscle growth. Have you ever heard of the phrase, failing to plan is planning to fail? Well, that definitely applies to your training. Going to the gym and just doing whatever you feel like on any given day might work very well in the early stages of training, but eventually you're going to need a plan to follow if you want to see real results. A training plan will ensure that you're targeting all the correct muscle groups and progressing on parameters like training volume, intensity, and difficulty of the movements. Whether it's hiring a coach, writing it down, or using an app, you should be tracking your training program to make sure that you're seeing noticeable results in the gym. It can be very easy to get overwhelmed with the variety of different exercises that are out. You'll see this influencer and that influencer telling you that this one exercise is the one missing link for you to achieve your greatest gains ever. And while some exercises might be better than others in specific contexts, the truth is that most exercises, when performed correctly, will probably lead to a good amount of muscle growth. The caveat here is that you need to be doing them long enough to build efficiency in the movements and apply true progressive overload. That means increasing some combination of volume or load over several weeks. So rather than changing out these exercises immediately, you should try and give an exercise at least 4 to 6 weeks in your program to allow these adaptations to occur. If you've been lifting weights for a while, but still aren't seeing any muscle growth, then there's a good chance that your training methods need to be adjusted. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found some of these tips helpful. If so, like and subscribe for more content like this.